quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Complete to Addison on the out route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Eagles 28, Vikings 21. Jake Elliott taking off for
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-six. And now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick-six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Another try, second and 10 now. Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Jefferson.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looks again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. This is caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Check, Bobcat, check. Let's go now.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
3-yard line.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.